Hey everybody, it's Emily at Homeschooling, and welcome back to another episode of Homeschool Tidbits. Welcome back to Build Your Library's Homeschool Tidbits. Today we're doing episode 50, and I'm going to be talking about how to succeed at homeschooling without really trying. In this weekly video series, I will delve briefly into a topic related to homeschooling, and I'll share some of my knowledge and expertise as a longtime homeschooling mother of 4 children. 3 of them have graduated, and 1 who is a college graduate. Okay, so the title's funny, but it's not really true because you do need to put in effort here. I know you've heard it many times, but homeschooling is hard. But just because something is hard doesn't mean it isn't worth doing, right? I think we homeschool parents tend to beat ourselves up a lot. We worry that we're not doing enough, then we worry that we're doing too much, then we worry that our children are going to turn out weird, that they won't get into college, that every single failing is our fault. But what if I told you that all of those worries and concerns mean that you are, in fact, doing a good job? Just the fact that we care so much and put so much work and so much effort into the task of educating our children means that we're doing our best. Will you make mistakes? Yeah, of course you will. But it's what we learn from those mistakes that matters. In today's tidbit, I want to share my advice for how to succeed at homeschooling. And by succeed, I mean raising happy, healthy adults who can do whatever it is that they wish to do. Whether that is going to medical school, becoming an electrician, starting their own business, or anything in between. First up, read all the things. So you knew I was going to start here, right? Reading to our children from a variety of authors, genres, and perspectives is one of the most important things that we can do. I believe it is key to building not just a competent reader, but a child who has a large vocabulary, who can empathize, who can think critically and analytically, and maintains an imagination well into adulthood. Read books together, talk about what you're reading, and then read some more. And diversify your reading. Read from new and different perspectives and introduce them to genres they might not have otherwise discovered on their own. It's tempting to overcomplicate this, but really, just read and talk. My adult children can still talk animatedly about books that we read more than a decade ago. These are the things that will stick. Be ready for anything. Flexibility is key when it comes to successful homeschooling. You can create the best, most perfect, amazing routine. You can buy all of the best homeschool curricula, and you can make all of the plans. But what do you do when your dishwasher starts leaking, the dog vomits on your lesson plans, and your toddler paints their bedroom with the contents of their diaper when you thought they were napping? Being a homeschooler means being able to keep your composure and get through those day-to-day disasters, both big and small, whatever it is that comes your way. Sometimes that amazing math curriculum that everybody raves about doesn't work for your child. That perfect routine you plotted out worked really well up until your tween decided they needed to sleep until 10 a.m. or else they're a beast to teach. Your plans can fall apart when you have a sudden medical emergency. Being able to adjust your sails accordingly is key. Have a plan B, a plan C, maybe even a plan D. It might feel stressful to have to pivot, but trust me, in the long run, this is the skill that will make or break your homeschool. I'm not like other moms. I'm the fun mom. Okay, now hear me out. I'm not saying that you need to be that parent. You know, the one who gets on the floor and plays all day. The one who creates a million amazing Instagram-worthy craft projects or anything like that. I'm certainly not trying to add extra stress into your life. What I mean is that you want to be a person that your children will enjoy spending time with. It's really easy to become a taskmaster. After all, we're with our children 24 hours a day, every day. We get frustrated. We start shouting commands. Maybe we have a scowl on our face more often than we like. Think about what brings you joy. What What do you want to share with your kids? Maybe it's your love of musicals or your favorite 80s movies. Maybe it's a deep love for nature and animals. Maybe you are amazing with puns. Whatever your thing is, revel in it. We only get 18 short years with these people, so make the most of it. So what does that look like day to day? Drop your routine once in a while and have a fun movie day complete with popcorn and snacks. Watch all your favorite films together. Bake together. Teach your children how to sew, knit, or whatever craft you like doing. Put on your favorite music when it's time to clean the house. Make up silly songs with your kids. Get out the crayons and color with them. Just have fun together. But most importantly, listen to them. Find out what they enjoy and join in with them. This might mean that you have to learn how to play a new video game or learn more about sports than you'd ever planned. Get to know your kids and find ways to appreciate their interests too. Stay curious. It's easy to fall into the idea that because you are your child's teacher, you need to know everything. You don't. That sets you up for disaster from the start. The best and most exciting part of homeschooling for me is that I get to learn right along with my children. This homeschooling adventure has absolutely been the best education I've ever had. Knowing that you don't know everything gives you the opportunity to teach your child how to find information. It means that when they ask a question, you go through the process of finding the answers together. It means admitting that you don't know everything either, and showing your children that learning is a lifelong endeavor. It means that in your search for answers, you might come across different perspectives and new ideas that you'd never heard of before. This is real learning, and it is precisely why we homeschool. Successful homeschooling does not mean that you need to create the perfect homeschool room, or purchase every new and exciting curriculum you discover, or join every co-op in class, or send your 12-year-old to college. It also doesn't mean that we need to raise exact replicas of ourselves, or what we wish we could have been. It means giving our children the best education possible, and teaching them to learn and think for themselves. And you're probably already doing that, so you're well on your way to success. If you love your children, and you read to them, and you stay flexible and patient and have fun, then you will raise kids who can become successful at whatever it is they set their minds to. If you found this video helpful, then I hope you'll check out Build Your Library curriculum. Build Your Library is a secular, literature-rich homeschool curriculum inspired by Charlotte Mason's philosophy of education. Based on nearly 20 years of homeschooling, I created the curriculum I wish I'd had when I started homeschooling my children. I have spent thousands of hours cultivating the best literature to enhance your children's studies. Our lesson plans make homeschooling simple. Just open them up, gather your books, and go. Our easy-to-use lesson plans include everything you need to homeschool. Just add math. Choose from our full-year K-12 levels, as well as our fun topical unit studies and our newest product, Lit Bites. With Build Your Library, you will cultivate a home library filled with captivating literature, and you'll raise children who become lifelong learners. So snuggle up with our lesson plans and a great book or three and have your best homeschool year ever. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this tidbit to be helpful. Come back next week for more homeschooling inspiration. Until then, happy reading. Bye.